Hey guys, Sableye VGC here, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Climbing. Today we're gonna keep things going with the Raikou Gyarados team, and honestly, I'd like to break top 2000. I've been winning one, losing one, winning one, losing one for like the past while, and I'd like to break that today. So let's see if we can get 2 wins in this one. Gonna find, I believe that's Japanese. Don't quote me on that. With a rating of 6,000, and he's gonna be rocking Whimsicott, Duraludon, Rotom Wash, Togekiss, Incineroar, and Conkeldurr. Okay. So, what do I want to do? Okay, so the Conkeldurr kind of scares me, because I can't really be bringing Excadrill and Duraludon. Of course, Excadrill looks 20 times better than that, so Excadrill is going to be making an appearance here. In fact, I think Excadrill just beats every single one of these Pokemon on his team except the Conkeldurr. So, bring in Charizard for sure. I almost want to go like Charizard Raichu with Excadrill, and I think I need Togekiss. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, let's go with this. So, I've been playing around with my microphone, guys. I know I think it's been a bit quiet the last few episodes, so I did boost it for this episode. If it is too loud or still too quiet, please let me know. I don't want to either destroy your ears or make you blast the volume just to hear me. So hopefully it works out. I think I found something that kind of works, but if it is still bad, let me know. But without further ado, what's my opponent gonna do? I'm expecting like Whimsicott Duraludon here. Seems to be like a common strategy right now. Well, it used to be a lot more common back in Series 2. Like, it was just basically Whimsicott, Duraludon, you'd Tailwind, you'd Max, and then you'd Fake Tears the following turn, you could just run over people. But I still think it's somewhat relevant right now. I'll have to see what my opponent wants to go for. Why does everybody have this face? Like at least the last 5 people I've played have made that facial expression, and I don't know why, on their trainer card. Let's see what we get here. We're gonna see, looks to be exactly what a Togekiss and Duraludon. I'm okay with this. So Charizard Raichu still a solid lead. The question is, what does my opponent want to do here? So if I go for the fake out into Togekiss, no, it's going to be Life Orb. So I still think this is the best play. I Wildfire and fake out to Togekiss. I still think, basically what I'm thinking here is if he maxes Togekiss, the Duraludon just dies anyways to the Wildfire. So that's fine. Like the fake out, yeah, sure, I don't get the fake out off, but I do get a knockout. The other way around, he doesn't get to follow me, I get the fake out off, he maxes and takes over 50%. So I think either way this is a win-win, this is pretty foolproof. The only way this isn't foolproof, is if it's AV Dura. Assault Vest Duraludon could actually kind of complicate things a little bit. However, if he does max Toke, he's actually going to swap out of the Duraludon. What's coming in? It's going to be that Incineroar, so that's a pretty good switch in for my opponent right there. Intimidate coming off, not that it matters too much, but is he going to max his Togekiss? That becomes the question. Yeah, I was going to say he is, but I saw that pause, but then I forgot I Dynamaxed my Charizard. So, Charizard's going to Dynamax here, become that big dragon that everybody apparently loves. I don't know why I think Charizard's like overhyped, to be honest. Like, not that it's a bad, I think it's a really cool design, really well done. I just think it's overhyped. But anyways, besides the point, Togekiss is not going to Dynamax there, and it's going to get faked out. And Wildfire Flames are going to come out right now. Hits this Incineroar, not a lot of damage, didn't expect to do a lot of damage. So now I have interesting options. I could go for a Volt Switch, because those Wildfire Flames do so much. Let me see what I want to do. I'll discuss in a minute. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna swap Raichu out into Togekiss just because I do expect the fake out to go into the Raichu slot to break a Focus Sash. And then this way I'll get speed boost on my Togekiss and my Charizard, excuse me. And Togekiss is actually gonna protect, which is perfect, so he's probably trying to stop my Volt Switch. Maybe gonna go see a parting shot here. Nope, it's just gonna be that fake out that I was intended. Or that I was expecting. So protect, fake out. Very interesting. Probably doesn't want his Togekiss to take big damage from Charizard. So Incineroar instead is gonna take the big damage here from this max airstream, and I don't like our position here, just because he still has his full turns of Dynamax. Although we do definitely have a lead here, for sure right now. Just a matter of if we can keep it or not. So Togekiss just protected. That's the slot I'm 100% targeting right now. I'm going to Airstream again, there's no reason not to. And I think I just Dazzle. Yeah. I just Dazzle here. I'm not sure which one he's gonna max. He'll probably save that Dynamax for Duraludon in the back. Like, I'd be shocked if he tries to max something else. I mean, I could see the Conkeldurr Dynamaxing too late game. But Charizard gonna go for an Air Scream right here. Gonna hit Togekiss. That's definitely in Dazzling Gleam range. So Dazzling Gleam will pick that up. And the question is, what does this Charizard want to do? What does this Incineroar want to do? My commentary is not on point today. But Togekiss gonna go for the Dazzling Gleam right now. Does indeed knock out that Togekiss. Does chip that Incineroar a little bit. I wonder if this is AV Insane. That Air Scream didn't do too much, but then again, I'm not the most offensive. We're going to see Flare Blitz, so this guy's just going straight for the offensive pressure right now with Insane. Going to get hit down there, and we are not going to see a berry, so maybe my suspicions on AV are correct. Let's see what we get. I'm assuming Duraludon comes back in right now. Actually, it's going to be Rotom. I'm okay with this. I'm still okay with this. I really kind of wish there was Sun Up, but this is alright. I have a few options here. I could actually Follow Me and Solar Beam. Does that just win me the game? I think that puts me in a pretty good spot. So I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for the Follow Me Solar Beam here. If he maxes Rotom, I'm perfectly fine with that. Doesn't concern me at all. Like, at all. But let's see, he's not going to max the Rotom. I'm perfectly fine with this. So, Follow Me coming out from this Togekiss right here. We're going to see a Thunderbolt, I'm assuming. Charizard, of course, going to go for a Solar Beam, going to absorb some light. Of course, got to wait a turn for it. Rotom's probably just going to protect the next turn. Actually going to see a Hydro Pump go out. Going to connect into Togekiss. Can Togekiss survive? Hopefully not. I really don't want Togekiss alive. Okay, that's good. Did not want Togekiss to be alive right there. We're going to see what he wants to go. Parting Shot? No, just another Flare Blitz. This Incineroar really, really committed to doing damage here. That did a lot. Don't die to recoil. Okay, we're good. Wildfire Flame is going to do some big damage into this Rotom right now, and I believe those were the last turn of Flames. That was the last turn of Flames as well. So I'm going to bring an Excadrill right now, and I'm just going to start clicking Earthquake. I'm expecting this Rotom to protect. I'd be shocked if he didn't. Part of me wishes I had, like, Swords Dance or something. However, I do have a chance to get a... I definitely click Earthquake. There's no reason not to. If he doesn't protect, he's dead. If he wants to swap, he still gets hit hard. Incineroar drops. This is Earthquake's pretty much foolproof right here. The one thing I am concerned about though is Duraludon Rotom being on field at the exact same time. He's actually going to swap the Incineroar out, which is super questionable. Maybe just expecting a high horsepower and a double into this Rotom. Yeah, so protect by the Rotom. I'm perfectly fine with that. I mean, yeah, sure, Solar Beam doesn't go off, but I didn't really need it to. I just needed the Earthquake damage. Charizard Excadrill is honestly, I think, underrated as a... I mean, it's been used, but like, spamming Heat Wave, Earthquake just literally runs through people. You see what I mean? Like, another Earthquake Heat Wave just wins me this game now. Unfortunately, Flames are over, but I definitely Heat Wave here just to get some chip damage off, and I will indeed Earthquake. Hopefully, I mean, I should be able to survive the turn with both. Like, because Duraludon's not getting an attack off. Charizard might get it. Rotom definitely going to get an attack off, I would imagine. Unless for some reason his Earthquake crits. He's probably going to swap into Incineroar. That would be my guess, is that he swaps into Instant here. Tries to get the Intimidate off again. But we'll see what he goes for. But like I said, I think if he swaps in Instant, it doesn't matter because Earthquake and the Heat Wave will pick up the Duraludon even if it maxes. It's probably max Rotom looking back at it now. Because Duraludon took too much damage on the switching. Yep, it is indeed going to be that Dynamax Rotom, which I'm okay with, I think. Like I said, he can't kill both of us. Hopefully Heat Wave can kill the Duraludon, that way single... I mean, Earthquake still spread damage, so never mind. But Charizard going for the Heat Wave here. Does indeed pick up the Duraludon, so one of these two Pokemon is going to survive the turn, which is huge. I would imagine he leaves Charizard on the field and wants to kill the Excadrill. But Earthquake coming out does a decent chunk of damage, nothing crazy, but decent. And we are going to see what I'm assuming is a Citrus Berry here from this Rotom. Okay, depends on who he targets. Thunderbolt. No, he's gonna kill this drill. No reason for him not to kill the Excadrill. Yeah. So Geyser goes straight out into this Excadrill and we are gonna drop. I really wish I would have protected in Heat Wave. That would have been the better play. Protect Heat Wave, he procs my policy. That game's over. I mean, the game's still not lost yet. The game is not lost yet, which I guess is promising. Let's see how much... Okay, so the question is, does Fake Out kill that? think I want to fake out air slash is decent. I don't really want to lose Charizard here though. Like, although I think if I protect, I still die because of the rain. So I might as well just double it. I'm gonna fake out air slash into this Incineroar. This should pick up a knockout. Ideally, fake out picks up the knockout alone, but we'll see. Fake out goes out into Incineroar. Not gonna pick it up. That's fine. I'm not doing too much damage with a heat wave anyway. So air slash going into Incineroar will finish off that attack there. And where does this Rotom want to go? That's the question. I'm assuming he kills Raichu. Let's see where he goes. Yeah, he's going into the Raichu. Is it enough? Raichu on the focus sash. Alright. Things are not over yet. Game is not over yet. Okay. So he still needs to kill this Raichu. He can only single target attack. Solar Beam is useless, I think. Just because he's going to protect it off next turn. So I'm going to start Air Slashing, get some chip damage off. Nuzzle is useless as well. Volt Switch is probably my best bet, so I'm going to go for it. I'm going to need a Flint to win this game, I would assume. Air Slash coming out. Obviously, I can't flinch the Dynamax Pokemon, but on the next turn, when I start spamming Air Slash onto regular Rotom, I think that's going to be how I have to win this. Guys are coming out one more time. That should finish off my Raichu. Yep, that will indeed finish off the Raichu, so we will need one flinch to win this game. One flinch, maybe a second. Yeah, because with Raichu gone, he can just clearly go for Thunderbolt now to finish off this Charizard. Yeah, so the turn I messed up is not protecting my Excadrill there. I definitely should have. But it's still not over. We can still get, I think it's 30% to flinch with Air Slash, so let's hope for that. Charizard going for the Air Slash right now out into this Rotom. Will we get it? That's the question. We are not going to get it, which, I mean, I kind of expected not to get that. We didn't deserve it there after that misplay, but Rotom going to take down Charizard here, and looks like we're not going to get 2 wins in this episode. Let's see if we can salvage this and get one out of this. Alright. Take some time for the results to be uploaded. Okay, we'll go for one more battle like I normally do. Just 2 battles. No need to do 3. Big rating drop there, which is a bit unfortunate. So hopefully we can win this next one and hover back up to around 2,000, around 3,000 there. Wouldn't be against it, but at the end of the day, I'm just here to give you guys content. Hopefully, have some good battles. You know, like that last one was good until I choked, but like I want to entertain you guys, right? Like whether it's winning or losing, like my mind here is if I can entertain, that's better than winning or losing, in my opinion. Of course, winning is a bonus on top, right? But interesting team for my opponent here with the Togekiss, Hitmontop, Excadrill, that's not a Darmanitan, right? That is a Dragapult. Dragapult, Roserade, and Primarina. So Primarina's been picking up in usage lately. Seems to be really solid in the meta right now. Just because like Spread Hyper Voice if you want to go for the Liquid Voice option, as well as Hydro Cannon for a base 150 max move is pretty disgusting. But my opponent already locked in, and I've basically just talked about that Primarina. Okay, what do I want to do? I think I go Charizard, I'm scared of Kiss, Duraludon running over, Dragapult running over me, so I kind of want to bring Duraludon here. Yeah, Duraludon works. Durakiss, Charizard, and what's that last slot? Should I bring Drill? I gotta bring Drill. Oh, I mean, I could go Gyarados. Actually, yeah, I almost like Gyarados better. Yeah, I'm gonna go Gyarados. Gonna leave Drill on the bench for this one, I think. Mainly because I don't like that matchup. I mean, it's decent versus Roserade, but I'd rather have a way to stop Sleep Powder with a Lumberry there on Gyarados. I also have Power Whip for the Primarina. I completely wall the Primarina except for the Moonblast, but it doesn't do that much. What else did he have? I believe it was Togekiss is fine. Hitmontop is fine. I'm not concerned. We're going to see Hitmontop and Dragapult, so this is actually interesting. He could very well be trying to go for something like a Self-Sucker Punch to proc a Policy. Obviously, I'm going to follow me here. He's probably just going to fake something out. I think I just Dynamax and Steel Spike. That's normally the correct play. Now, which one do I Steel Spike? I think I Steel Spike the Hitmontop, just because there's a chance the Dragapult goes for Phantom Force. Although I wouldn't be against chipping it into Wormwind range. I mean, I can't see him Dynamaxing in front of a Duraludon and a Togekiss, so I'm going to chip it into Wormwind range, and I am going to follow him. I'm going to target the Hitmontop and follow me here. Yeah, okay, perfect. So I was correct in the fact that he's not going to Dynamax in front of the Duraludon and the Togekiss. Actually brings in his own Togekiss, so I probably should have just Steel Spike that slot. That's unfortunate. But you know what? I mean, I don't want to say I got into my own head there, but I kind of got into my own head there. Anyways, we're going to see the Dynamax of the Duraludon, as you can see on the screen right now. I don't know why I even bothered describing that. The question is, what does this Hitmontop go for? I'm follow me, so maybe just a fake out? Fake out Togekiss and swap? That doesn't seem like a great switch in though. So follow me's coming out, probably just a close combat in case I didn't follow me maybe. Let's see what he goes for. Steel Spike coming out. Hopefully we see Eject button. That would be fantastic. It means he gets no damage off this turn. And I just did about 75% to a Hitmontop. But let's see what we get. Obviously defense is going to go up, which is fantastic. So if he does go for a close combat, I don't care. He's going to eat a berry, which I'm assuming is citrus. Yeah, it looks to be about citrus. Yep, citrus berry there. And what are we going to see? It is going to be a close combat right into this Togekiss. So perfect turn one. Perfect turn one. As long as the only thing is that's concerning right now is the same thing that happened in the first game. He's killing our max turns is basically what I'm trying to get at here. Either way, I'm going to Steel Spike into this Togekiss and Dazzling Gleam now. No reason to do anything different. Might as well get as much damage as I can off. He's going to actually swap out of this Togekiss back into what? Dragapult? There's no way he goes back into Dragapult, right? He goes back into Dragapult. Okay, so we're going to get to knockout on Dragapult here. And what comes in for this Hitmontop? Primarina, so we're going to get a decent chunk of damage onto the Prim as well. Togekiss is going to go for a Dazzling Gleam here. If this can crit and kill, it's even better. Unfortunately, it doesn't do either of them. And it is actually Policy, so I wonder if he did have a potential self-sucker punch. But that's fine. So we're going to completely get rid of, and I mean completely get rid of this Dragapult. Perfect, it's off the field, that's no longer a threat. Hitmontop is no longer a threat. The Primarina is the only threat left. His Togekiss and Hitmontop can be played around, no problem. Unless, of course, he maxes the Togekiss, which, I mean, is a possibility. But I would say he maxes his Primarina, is his #1 priority. But let's see what we get. Hitmontop. Yep, so Hitmontop's going to come back in here, and I'm assuming we're just going to see a fake out. I'm actually just going to max Lightning to Primarina. I know it's not going to do too much damage, especially if he Dynamaxes here, but I think it's worth it in the long run. What do I have in the back just so I don't lose this endgame here? Okay, Charizard Gyarados, yeah. This should relatively be free. I'll just Dazzling Gleam here, there's no reason not to. If he doesn't fake me out, I mean I get a free Dazzling Gleam off, so. He's actually going to go Wide Guard, which is a really cool tech. Honestly, I haven't seen Wide Guard in this format. So Togekiss, of course, Dazzling Gleam is going to do nothing here, but good news is this Max Lightning is going into a non-Dynamaxed Primarina. So this might actually just pick up the knockout. Probably not. Okay, it actually does pick up the knockout. So Primarina going to drop there, probably a more offensive variant, which I'm not going to complain about. The question is, we have to find a way to stall out this Togekiss. Because that's going to be the Pokemon that Dynamaxes for my opponent now. And that's not something I like to see. Could also, I was going to say it could be Weakness Policy Togekiss, but it can't be because the Dragapult was Weakness Policy. Let's see what we get. Duraludon going down. Let's see. What's my best course of action to stall this out? I could Dazzling Gleam again. Just to say like, hey, you're not going to Wide Guard here. I'm pretty confident in that. But I also don't want to throw this game away. So I think I want to start chipping this Togekiss, but at the same time I think I would rather almost kill this Hitmontop. Does that make sense? I think I'm going to bring in Gear. I'm going to do something kind of ridiculous here. I'm going to save Duraludon for after this Togekiss is Dynamax. I'm going to bring in Gyarados right now. And I'm just going to go for an Air Slash to kill this Hitmontop. Battle's cancelled. Never mind. Don't even need to go for the Air Slash to kill the Hitmontop. So, but my endgame there was let Togekiss Dynamax, kill the Hitmontop, protect Stella, his Dynamax, and then I have Duraludon 1v1 versus the Togekiss in the endgame. I think that basically should seal the deal there. Like, I can't see a way my opponent outplays that except maybe with critical hit Togekiss there. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. We'll be back in the next episode with one more with this team. And I appreciate you guys watching, and have a good one. I need to work on my outro. If anybody actually watches my outros, every time it's just basically me going, I need to work on my outro. And here I am, still with no outro. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.